back, and this is what Real Madrid are going with. It's a little bit of a mixed lineup, but it's still Real Madrid, and just look at these European champions.
Your new faces on the outside. Zinedine Zidane giving some breathers to some of the international warriors. James, Marcelo, and Casemiro here today. You take a look at Nauset Perez, the man out of Las Palmas, in between the pipes. A five-man back line. Three in the midfield, including Oyer and Fausto, who tend to be more defensive. And then Kenan Kodro, the big man out of San Sebastian.
Jello to the ceiling.
And we are underway. Also,
and drive on it, it'll play the 1-2, and you better keep him on a short leash. But he's on loan here. That's a good ball. The flag's down.
Bales charges in, plays it square, and just like good old times, Ronaldo's on the scoreboard again.
Again, it doesn't get any easier for him, does it? It's a wide open net created beautifully by Gareth Bale, but the ball into Gareth Bale is an applaudable as anything. You see Osasuna try to perhaps step up and catch Real Madrid offside, but there's no chance for Nauset Perez. It's a very synchronized goal, and of course, right here, whoa, that's close. The flag does stay down. Take a look at it again at half-time. This one played in front of Cristiano. Flag stays down again. Easy pickings for Mr. Slick, who announces that's the...
Here comes Real on the break. A flood of white pushing forward. Morata deflected. Danilo with the touch, and Faust, and make that Nauset Perez just in the way.
Cristiano starts the attack. Beautiful ball played out wide. Toni Kroos cannot finish the job. Shanks it wide. Danilo starts off as well, trying to get on the end of it. But that one was going to be played in. Morata, desperate defending here, comes across. Goalkeeper should have held on to it, showing why he's had 12 teams since his career. Great opportunity here. Kenan Kodro, it's a poor ball. Flag stays down again. No, it's gone up. Kenan Kodro gets gifted.
Angle. The Welshman strides and strikes and sends it whistling over. Tamed by Real Madrid. Close for Bale on the turn, on his left foot, drives it low, slapped away by Nauset Perez for a corner.
This is textbook Gareth Bale. This is what he's made his reputation on. The touch, the turn, the quickness, and then the power. Everything personified in this that Gareth Bale does really well. Full responsibility, settling himself on the ball. It's a wonderful strike for the ball. Perez gets the job done.
In swinger, corner of the 6, Ramos, and it just bounces wide.
It's a great attempt. Cannot be too hard on himself here. He's stretching to get to this ball. It's a great run, and Sergio attacks it beautifully. Great glancing header. Wonderful attack of the ball. Knows exactly where the goalposts are, and they ain't moving, but he just cannot adjust his azimuth angles. No fat on this Real Madrid team in their approach. That's a good ball.
Trying to meet the run of Ronaldo, who does get a touch put up and over.
Knows that he picked the wrong card out of his hand here. It's a beautiful ball. You know, that's a great look. Beautiful look from Ronaldo to see where the goalkeeper is. Take a look at this. We don't see it right here in this replay, but the earlier one, that was brilliant in determining where the goalkeeper was, but just gets underneath the ball, perhaps. Final moment in front of him. Nico Garcia.
Cuevas just glances off the head of Riviere.
It's a poor header, but it's a beautiful ball into Riviere. I'm not so sure anything would have been able to beat Nauset Perez from that angle, but It's a great ball in, and this is a great dress rehearsal. It's just a right, Phil?
Yep. Nice ball out wide. Miguel Flano drops it back. Here's Oyerson. Oh, the header! Clangs off the crossbar. Almost an equalizer.
Again, the quality is there. This time the look isn't. Beautiful ball. Tremendous header. At full tilt. Garcia comes barreling in. Wonderful ball delivered. Just cannot keep it down by a couple of more.
See Cristiano's return and Osasuna's chances. Nice layoff, dropping it back for Morata, deflected, flipped across. Morata again, slapped away by Nauset. Danilo the shot, it rolls through, skipping and hopping until it stops in the back of the net.
This ball, this shot by Danilo grows big eyeballs, and it's got its eyes set on the net. When you look's in, sometimes it's in. When it's out, like it is for Osasuna, it's going to stay out. Wonderful play away, I believe, from Cristiano. But then his first pass isn't a good one on the pullback. Right here, we'll see. Wonderful run by Cristiano. He tries to pull it back. It's a poor one. He gets covered, flicks it over the top. Morata can't do anything. Again, one touch to control, the hammer blow, and it gets deflected. Goalkeeper again, wobblier than a giraffe with 3 legs. And there's that cruel deflection right past the 2 defenders on the line. But Danilo don't care.
Credit to Danilo, who takes it. Stepping up. Aldrich outside of the boot. Morata trying to get around Flano. Inside for Bale. Out comes Nauset and does just enough.
He needed to stick this one away, Gareth. The first touch. It's good goalkeeping because it's desperate goalkeeping. Brilliant by Morata. Wonderful. Drags it past his defender. Brilliant ball. And then the first touch, for some reason, by Gareth Bale, lets him down again. He's got the whole goal.
And for a player who was at Sabadell most recently, here at the Bernabeu, a bit intimidating. In for Ramos, and even more so. 3-0 Real Madrid on the smashing header.
Jackknifing power. Brilliant precision. This is a dart from the head of Sergio. Again, the defenders go missing like the kids in the Blair Witch Project. Nobody picking him up. It's a free run onto the ball. It's delivered with beautiful accuracy into an area that he says, this is my house. The wonderful World Cup winner, the brilliant Spanish international, dynamite header. Everything about it. It's authoritative, it's precise, it's absolutely magisterial. Wonderful header. Don't discount or undervalue that, people.
Madrid off to the races.
This Osasuna team, Phil, can't imagine what that locker room was at half time.
Temperature right about 88 degrees. Osasuna with the shot. Did it deflect? Middle Ronaldo. Danilo looks, tries to drive, top of the box. Kovacic, and out comes Nauset, falls for Morata. Still loose at the 6, and the Osasuna keeper gobbles it up.
Well, whatever Martin upstairs again. Fuentes.
10 corners so far, 4th for the home side. Just over Pepe, slapped off the fingers of Nauset and slips into the back of the net. Real Madrid now up by 4.
Again, poor Nauset. The goalkeeper sees his hands turn into jellyfish. It's a good header. The power's there. He attacks it beautifully. It's not as tough of a header as the brilliant one from Sergio Ramos, but again, this man's nightmare continues. Take a look again. It's directly towards him. It hits his hands. Terrible place for a goalkeeper. Pushes it into the net. Again, it's directly at him. That's horrific goalkeeping.
The way the setup, second straight from Toni Kroos. Now 8 assists from set piece.
That had like 16 clubs. The goalkeeper, the coach.
Who's in front, flying across Bale. Net is empty. Back for Ronaldo, just tucked away. Stepping up Nacho. Second touch to the goal line. Plays it across. Whistles people, but it deflects off David Garcia. Osasuna again. Bale settles, drives, slapped away now Seth.
Beautiful ball delivered onside. Great technique again. Wonderful as it drops. Hits it in the sweet spot, but no angle on it. And this time the hands do the right job.
Leaves it. Kovacic couldn't get it. Modric to his left. Back to his compatriot. At the spot, Morata. Touch back. Modric! Oh, what a goal! 5-0 Real.
Sharp as vinegar this time when it comes back to him. See how many times these Real Madrid players hesitate and adjust until the right moment. They don't rush their shots. They wait for the exquisite moment where the window of opportunity becomes a barn door. And that is the case for Luka Modric. But take a look at this. There's 2 or 3 players that could have pulled the trigger. Morata holds it off. Modric detonates it. But prior to that, there was a number of chances where Real Madrid kept the ball moving, kept it flowing, quick silver passing in a tight area until this. A little bit fortunate there that it falls to Luka, but there's nothing fortunate about the rasp home.
Had been more of an attacking midfielder down on the island. But playing more of a wing in his first 2 matches back.
Oh.
Ball in, the header against the grain, and Oriol Riera has done it again. Scored 2 goals in that match back in 2013 against Real, and he puts Osasuna on the board here.
Finally for Osasuna, a quality ball delivered in, and Oriol Riera does brilliantly well. The pass is tremendous. A wonderful lead ball here. Over the distance and stabbed in beautifully. A truly tremendous ball by De Las Cuevas. Accurate down to a pinprick, and it's attacked easily. But beautifully headed down. I mean, great accuracy down in the...
Kovacic, see Kroos stepping up. Danilo sends it in for Bale, and it just scrapes wide. It's actually Morata who slammed into the middle and sends it just off target.
Again, lovely delivery from Danilo, and Alvaro's really got to put this one away. He gets a push into the back.
This is Cuevas, always one of my favorites back in his Atletico Madrid days.
Me too.
Oh, driven wide, just wide of Kiko Casillas' net. Not a bad way to step in for Jaime Romero.
Romero picks it up, brave, fresh legs, beautiful touches on the ball, and a great dynamic of the lift. Take a look at this. That's Cristiano-like with his action, just not with his accuracy. Amy?
Stolen away nicely. It's Riera into the box. Out comes Casilla. In goes Romero. A takedown. The ball was buried. Now Fernandez Borbalon could have let that one continue. That's the argument from Fausto. And there's been a bit of a revision. The word is immediately. If the attacking team can immediately capitalize on goal, they should let it continue. But now Real Madrid will have a chance to deny from the spot.
Sergio Ramos trying to get out of the way against the flashing legs of Jaime Romero, who's really sparked Osasuna since his introduction. A little bit of pressure here.
Kiko Casilla looking to deny the shot. Does get stopped. Roberto Torres with a chance to be a hero.
Suffering in the manner of their goals, and I said sometimes when your luck is out and Your goalkeeper's not having the best of days in this place. It's a recipe for disaster, and the bad luck continues for Osasuna. Good save, no question of it next season if it continues like this.
Benzema wants to get back, deflected, but straight to Nacho. Plays it in for the Frenchman, who clangs it off the crossbar himself. But not today. He will have something to be proud about.
Pull back here, and as you see, Benzema checks his run, tries to apply the ceramic brakes, just not quick enough, but he's still got the wherewithal to reach behind him.
The 6, but everyone had overrun it. Unai Garcia against Vasquez, sneaks it inside. Here's Romero. Snap header, back against it, over Kiko, and it's in. Kike Casilla could only look, and he's got another. The goal gives Osasuna a second. The long cross sent in.
Beautifully won at the back post, and it's a tremendous header, this. Going away, look at the arc that he gets on this. Absolutely beautiful delivery, right into stride. Romero finds the man at the back, and it's wonderful from Garcia. David Garcia loops this one. Great ball, but look at the angle that he's got. Very difficult header, but he makes it look pretty easy. Beautiful looper.
Nacho gets hit hard, grabbing his chest in pain, and the card out against Tano Bonin.
That penalty kick miss, just for the fans of Osasuna upstairs in this wonderful cathedral of football. It's just would have given so much more respectability to the scoreline. Real Madrid 5, Osasuna 3, but it wasn't to be. The Fighting Basques still showing their fangs as the referee allows a water break here.
Again with the player down. Temperature still hovering about 87, even though much of the field is bathed in shadow, and looks like it is going to be that.
Total dominance has shone through in a comfortable win.
Vasquez, double team, drops it to the top for Kroos, who almost does it again.
That one would have been the best of the lot.
Players that are in question for Real Madrid violating the youth policy are two of Zidane's sons.
Ooh,
ball lifted in, a little glance going wide from Vasquez. And obviously Zinedine Zidane with a French passport, but Real Madrid through and through. Would have counted. They are going to appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, although it appears as though the Swiss this round.
Yeah, Griezmann back to his super sharp best. What a ball!
Ball in, Benzema through. Benzema trying to roll it across, but too wide.
Sublime pass again. Danilo leads beautifully into stride. Stutter steps right here and thinks he can get the angle. Perez comes out to race and narrow the angle. A little chip over the top. Big Benz knows where the goalkeeper is and the goal post, and he just measures it. He's taking the metric way. It should have been in inches.
Oh, so
very good game as well.
Maybe one of his best.
Yeah, certainly.
Good ball for Benz. Out comes now set. Clatters off the post.
Well, does the goalkeeper get a piece of this and push it onto the post? Beautiful ball in. Benz attacks it. No, it's just a clear. Bodies it into it. It seems to be on.
Benzema, left foot across, straight to David Garcia. Another effort from Vasquez, looking for Pepe, but in the way, Unai Garcia. Pepe marking his return with a goal today. Almost had a second.
Yeah, beautiful service in from Lucas Vasquez.
Boy, that's the scary thing. Some people might say that we criticize Real Madrid, but the fact that they are doing so well, and you can see there's so much more to give. 5-2, the final, comfortably over Osasuna.
Yep, a good pipe opener again for Real Madrid, coming to town under stifling conditions to take care of brave Osasuna.
Real Madrid starting early. Cristiano Ronaldo with the earliest goal he has scored in a season as he marked his return following his injury in the Euro finals. Gareth Bale setting him up and Ronaldo walking it through, and after that looked like a game until Danilo and Ramos just before the break. Real